Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is an entry onto the Bubblegum Diaries playlist. We will be taking a look at Double Bubble Big Bar, and it is a sizable bar. So it's in a cellophane elongated bag. All right. It's pretty big. Now, they don't actually have Big Bar on the packaging, but that's how it's put forth on websites. Double Bubbles Big Bar. But I have noticed just now before I started recording, that's actually... Oh, nope. And I stand corrected again. I missed it. It's on the side right there. This is the 1928 flavor. This is the original Double Bubble flavor, all right? The only other way to get this is in the theater box, which I reviewed very early on. It will be in this playlist. I will link the playlist and that review in the pop-up boxes at the end of this video. The 1928 flavor is very interesting, okay? Very interesting indeed. Partly because, from our perspective, the original 1928 recipe used a larger amount, or a significantly larger or more forward amount of wintergreen, and that is why. The theater box, which is filled with the original pieces that were individually wrapped with comic, had a drawback. They're hard. They're real hard. That, I mean, makes Bazooka look like nothing. They're hard. This product I have had before is not. So, got an elongated bag. That gold emblem right there is stating that it's the original flavor, 1928 flavor. All right. Inside the bag is a bar. It is segmented off at break points, and there is a cardboard insert. Usually I just open the end of this and slide it out. In this case, I will be completely unwrapping it so you can see exactly its full length. To give you an idea, the bar itself in there is about 10 inches long. Okay? Now, on the back, real quick nutritional information right there. Okay, so one segment is a serving. There's about 14 per package, which I was surprised by because I could have sworn it was 15, but I guess we'll see in a second. So one segment is the serving. Calories, 20. Fat, 0. Sodium, 0. Total carb is 5 grams, which is 2% of your daily. Of those 5 grams, 4 grams are added sugar, which is 8% of your daily. That's it. There's no protein or anything else. Right there, this is made by Concord Confections, which is a division of Tootsie Roll. They are out of Chicago, Illinois. They are showing a website as www.tootsieroll.com. I have never been there. To tell you the truth, now that I think about it, since I always go through one place for all the bubblegum thus far anyway, I really haven't checked out any websites actually for Double Bubble products. So www.tootsie.com, and Tootsie is Tootsie. All right. So this is just saying that it's peanut free. I'm going to get into it here. I got to try to start getting these products open a little bit earlier. I think I want to be like information heavy, and that's why I go to the detail that I go to. Okay, so I'm just going to open it all the way up. Now, normally you don't want to open the package all the way up. Why is that? Because Double Bubble products, because of them not using any artificial preservatives, will harden with exposure to air. Okay? That goes for the regular pound bag product. You want to clip that opening the bag. You want to make the cut on that bag very small. and you want to keep it clipped if you're not going to run through it real quick. This I'm going to run through pretty quick, but I got to open it all the way up for this review. So I've had this product quite a lot. So as you can see, there is a cardboard insert, but that is what you're looking at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they're saying 14. I could have sworn every time I've had this product, and I've had it quite a bit, that there were 15. And in this, technically, there's a half. So it's like 15 and a half. Now this is, and normally I don't handle these this much, one very long piece of bubblegum. And you can see when you see it in this format as to, oh, yeah, this is a product of the Tootsie Roll Company, because they make products basically just like this, sometimes in a smaller format of Tootsie Roll. All right? So I'll just break off a little piece right now. They break off at the break points fairly easy. As I said, it's a tougher product. This is not a second generation bubblegum. This is not bubble yum, but this is significantly softer on the chew at first than the theater box, which is the only other way you can get the 1928 flavor. So at Old Time Candy, this retails, now again, I have no affiliation with this. They are in the metropolitan area of Cleveland. It is an older couple that run it. I find their prices to be reasonable, their shipping to be reasonable, and thus far in this series, they've had everything that I wanted to get. So that's why I use them. I'm not affiliated. On their website, this retails at $1.99. That's an elevated price, even though the product is pretty big. Just to give you an exact keeping in mind that I just ripped off a piece. So hold on, let me adjust that. So there is about 3/4 of an inch that I've already chopped off this. So it comes in just under 10 inches. $1.99. Elevated price. But for the try of the 1928 flavor, I think it's worth it. Big bars. Normally, in normal times, they make these in the regular double bubble. For whatever reason, I cannot find that product anywhere online at the moment. So I don't know if they sort of switch gears to produce this in the big bar format and stop the modern take of double bubble. But right now, this is the only big bar product. It is 1928. It's a different taste. And it's one that now I sort of got to think about how it's different, because I've had this product enough. It's wintergreen. There's like a minty wintergreen background in it, which I heard all bubblegums originally sort of had. And this definitely has it. There is no mistaking it. You would never be able to confuse the 1928 flavor with the modern version. There is no way. They are completely different. It's got the bubblegum feel, like the original bubblegum, but there is you might not recognize it as wintergreen right off the bat, but give it a minute or two and you'll be like, wait a minute, this is wintergreen I'm tasting here. And that's That's the big difference. I'm going to throw a little bit more in, see if I can get a bubble going here. I will be back in a moment. So the product is proving difficult for whatever reason. And that's what it's been doing. I don't get it. The product is a little bit, it feels denser in the mouth. Like even when you're chewing it, it feels like the density of the bubble gum, in no matter what form, is it just feels like it's firmer. I don't want to make it sound like hard. It's not hard. It just feels like it's not, sort of like Big League Chew for a little while after you first throw it in is almost a little bit too, you're afraid it's about to turn into liquid and just, it's a little too fluid. This is the opposite. So, and that's what it's doing tonight. Sometimes I win on these bubble blowing things, and sometimes I lose. And tonight, I lose. Just kidding. So it's $1.99 over at Old Time Candy. The product, again, another bubblegum product, but Double Bubble, I believe, almost is completely. It's made in Canada. All the American classic bubblegums, yeah, they're all made in Canada now. There's about 15 segments, not 14 like on the packaging. I like it. I think it is very different. When I first got it, I got a bunch of these. I've got them multiple times. Every order, basically, I get at least 3 of these. It was sort of a novelty at first. I was getting the theater boxes too, but they're so ridiculously hard right when put in. I started going with these. It's the exact same flavor. The flavor is very unique. I think it's worth $1.99. Now, mind you, you got to put an order together because the shipping is like $10. Sort of like the idea of Mr. Snuff coming out of the Isle of Man, only in this case it's coming out of Cleveland. You don't want to buy one thing because this is worth maybe $1.99 to try it out. It is not worth $12, obviously. I don't think they will even ship 1 or 2 products to you. I think there's a limit. So this has been my review of Double Bubble's Big Bar. It is big. It's a little shy of about 10 inches. And it's actually pretty thick, too. I never really thought about it this way, but... And that is not the best bubble blowing mixture. Although I have had other bars where I had better success than what just happened. Anyway, I do hope you are well. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless.